Hello, everyone. My name is Daniela Cantera, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is Mo Zulfiqar with another exciting income pick. If you would like to read any more about what Mo writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com or you could click the link to our website in the description below. In the income investment spotlight today is Eagle Point Income Stock. The 2008 financial crisis has left a scar on investors' minds, and understandably so. During that time, complex debt structures were causing problems for the financial system, something investors didn't even want to think about. But it's important to know that not all credit and credit-related investments are created equal. And even now, some are being unfairly overlooked. Take Eagle Point Income Company, traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol EIC as an example. On the surface, the stock looks like it's in rough shape. The EIC stock price has pulled back sharply from recent highs, and a quick glance at the chart might make you think there's trouble. But here's the thing. In the midst of all this, Eagle Point Income Stock is presenting a great opportunity for income investors. It's a monthly cash generating machine. Mo?
Thanks, Daniela. Eagle Point Company is a closed-end fund with primary focus of providing income investors with high level of income. The fund invests in junior debt tranches of collateralization loan obligations, or CLOs for short. At times, the company might also invest up to 35% of its assets in CLO equity securities and related securities and instruments. Now, there is some terminology here, so bear with me for 1 second. Putting in simple words, a closed-end fund refers to a company that raises money from investors and then uses to invest and generate returns. A collateralized loan obligation, or CLO for short, is a collection of loans bundled together, and investors, like those holding EIC stock, buy different portions of it. Some portions are more secure and offer lower yields, while others are riskier but provide higher yields. Eagle Point Income Company focuses on the safer, high quality portions of the CLOs.
Eagle Point Income Stock offers monthly payment?
There's one big thing to know about Eagle Point Income Company. It's that it pays a monthly dividend. This is not very common among dividend stocks. Most high yield stocks pay quarterly dividend, but EIC delivers income 12 times a year. So it wouldn't be wrong to say that it might be appealing to investors seeking constant cash flow. And there's some certainty with dividend payments as well. An investor knows a few months in advance how much dividend will be coming in if they hold Eagle Point stock. While presenting its financial results for the first quarter of 2025, Eagle Point announced that EIC stockholders would be getting paid 13 cents per share for the month of July, August, and September. If 13 cents ends up being the monthly payment that shareholders receive for the rest of the year, then Eagle Point Income Company would have a forward dividend yield of 11.7%. Previously, EIC stockholders were getting paid 20 cents per month.
So, why was there a dividend cut?
Now, that's a good question. The dividend cut wasn't due to deteriorating business or, bad investment. Eagle Point is a company that is reactive to interest rates. Regarding what's happening, the chairman and the CEO of the company said, and I quote, "Earlier today, we declared monthly common distribution of 13 cents per share for the third quarter of 2025. In light of 100 basis point Fed cuts over the past 9 months, we believe the new distribution level more closely reflects company's near-term earning potential in today's lower interest rate environment. Looking ahead, the company has liquidity and will continue investing opportunistically during volatile markets, which should enhance the company's net investment income over time." To say the least, the company knows what's happening. It is managing its portfolio well, and it's mainly due to what's happening with the interest rates.
And you think there's one more reason to like the EIC stock?
Yes, beyond monthly dividend payment, Eagle Point recently just gave EIC stockholders another reason to pay attention. You see, the company announced that its board of directors have authorized a 50 million stock buyback program to buy shares in the open market. With this, there are three things to keep in mind. First, this move signals confidence from management. When a company buybacks its own shares, it's usually an indication that the management believes the stock price is undervalued. Second, buybacks also create demand in the market and provide stability to the stock price. In EIC stock case, that's good given recent decline in the price. Lastly, share buybacks have a direct benefit for shareholders as they reduce the number of shares outstanding. This ultimately can mean a boost in earnings and support for the dividend over time. For a high yield name like Eagle Point Income, buybacks make a bullish case stronger.
Thanks, Mo, for your insights. Since mid-February 2025, Eagle Point Income stock has been on the decline. However, it's important to note that this isn't a broken business, although it might be a misunderstood one. For investors who are willing to take a little bit of risk and who aren't afraid of terms like CLO, robust monthly income, and even some capital appreciation could be generated here with EIC stock. We can't stress this enough. This stock may not be for everyone, but it's certainly something worth watching. Of course, none of my comments are meant as a recommendation to buy this stock. To recap, Eagle Point Income stock has a dividend yield of 11.7% and pays monthly. Plus, its board of directors has announced a share buyback program that could help the price and more. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com to get our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. Or you can find the link to our website in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.